Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to pick up actually where I left off on another reading because there were so many different messages that came through and I didn't really get to delve into all of them. If you're new to my channel, my name is Bronwyn. This is where we kind of just tap into what messages want to come through from the divine. It may be things to do with your past, present or future, but please do not claim it if it doesn't resonate. Not all of my readings are going to resonate with you because it's for the collective, meaning many people. Take what resonates, leave the rest, use it as confirmation. That's it. Okay, now one of the messages that came through that I didn't really get to tap into that much in one of my other readings was, everything is working out for me. Perceive with your body, then with your mind. Give the monkey mind a job through meditation techniques. Make it work for you. So I don't know if something is overthinking. It gives overexertion, almost like on the precipice of burnout, nearly. And that was 111 when I said that. So I just want to get a couple of cards on, why am I being pulled over here, not these first and then those. Okay, the other way round. Okay, so I've been told to go for the messy deck, so that's interesting. I can't hold all of them, so I want to see. Tell me what we need to know about this, especially when it comes to the monkey mind. You've got 10 figures or more, and then you've also got sacrifices needed upside down. I feel like somebody has become very, what's the word? They've gained tunnel vision, almost like they've got the blinkers on when it comes to achieving certain goals. Like, I'm not looking at anything else but this. And it's always good to have focus. It's always good to have like that laser focus on what it is that you want to achieve, but it shouldn't be to the detriment of other parts of your life or to other parts that are integral. You know, for example, it could be that you're working on a project and you hyperfixate and you're spending so much time on it, but you're forgetting to eat, or you're forgetting to go to the toilet, or you're not messaging back your friends or stuff like that. 222 on the clock. 10 figures or more. So this is to do with money, it's to do with finance. It may be to do with abundance as well. Abundance mindset. Sacrifices needed is upside down. And you've got invest underneath that as well. There is a need here to look at what it is that... And the thing is as well, it could be the opposite, that someone here is trying to do too much at the same time rather than having that laser focus. So with, sacrifices needed in reverse, there may be a need to kind of look at prioritizing yourself or prioritizing your needs, your goals. If you are putting other people before yourself and one of your goals is to do with having healthier boundaries or looking after your mental health, this could be one of the sacrifices, ensuring that you are actually putting yourself first, not in a selfish way, but just, I'm going to prioritize my needs because then I'll have space to help other people as well. All right, I want to put this one out. Should I put this one out? Yes or no? No? Okay. 10 figures or more. Tell me about this. Family members. Family members coming out with 10 figures or more is very, very interesting, especially when it comes to the space that we take up or the space that they take up. I feel like somebody has been either making themselves way too small or they've been making themselves way too big. It's giving me Alice in Wonderland for some reason. Eat me and drink me. Tell me about the family members with 10 figures or more. Oh, so many are throwing themselves out. We have got the heart chakra coming out here. I feel like I want to put this out, but I keep getting told to put away the money one, the 10 figures or more. So I'm going to put it back, but I feel like I want to put it on the side because I do think that it's relevant. And when it comes to, perceive with your body and then your mind, I feel like somebody here is either overthinking things or trying to push something to the side. This could be a family issue, something that is very connected to the heart space. There is a need then to do a lot of heart breath work is what I'm hearing. And I think I just made up a thing, but it's almost like where you're doing breathing techniques, but you imagine as you're breathing in, you're breathing light in from the universe that goes straight down into your core, into your heart space, and then breathing that out into the room, breathing it into your hands, breathing it into your aura. But the heart chakra being there, this is a lot of heart-based work. Because somebody here, their monkey mind is really working overtime. Yeah. Crystal healing, maybe actually really good for someone here. Because I don't know if someone here really is over-focusing on something. And it's to your detriment. You've got Muse coming out, hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away. Never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. There seems to be, I don't know why I'm getting for that song. There's a lack of equilibrium in a relationship of some sort. Especially this is family members. And then you have second house with money and work. Someone over focusing on stresses of work, and that's why I was getting that somebody is like either at the point of like burnout, or someone's avoiding something completely by throwing themselves into work. And it says here, going broke, debts, fraud, tight-fisted, controlling, illegal transactions, embezzlement, losing your job, low moral compass, stealing other people's possessions, blocked from the law of abundance, drawing in low dense energy and entities, unreliable, flippant, lazy, repossession of home, car, bankruptcy. You could have a family member who's going through this. Because I'm getting this energy of, I don't know if you are overthinking something here, or if this person is trying to connect into you, and this is about their monkey mind. Everything is working out for me. Someone using affirmations. Someone's overusing affirmations, like using them as a shield. And you have get aligned. And it says on here to align the third eye, the heart space, the sacral and the solar plexus. Take some time to focus on these areas. Somebody is very, very out of line, or someone's really out of line. Okay, so somebody is misaligned. But I'm not just getting that, like they are acting strange, or you may be not acting your normal self and you're throwing yourself into your work instead. We have crown chakra coming out as well. I've been told to put it back. Blames their toxic behaviour on you. Life was so much easier before I met you or knew you. So you do have a family member here that may be feeling the effects of the heart space work that you're doing. If somebody here wears a crystal, not so much for protection as it is for aligning chakras, or bringing in more of the frequency that you want. So you could be wearing rose quartz, for example, because you want to connect more of your heart space and, you know, manifest that in. You could be wearing, like, I love wearing selenite because it's self-cleansing, helps me to cleanse my throat chakra and my aura constantly. Whatever it is, some sort of crystal that you're wearing, and I heard obsidian for someone needs to wear obsidian. You have, or someone needs an amulet, like the evil eye, I think it's called they're called Bonchuk Nazars. Bonchuk Nazar. Someone may need to wear this, or someone may be already wearing one to help them with their heart space. I feel like there has been almost like a knock-on effect of someone already going through some sort of shadow. Why am I hearing shadow realm or shadow work? And the knock-on effect is that they are feeling, it's not isolated. They're having to do the work. They're having to do the work, and they really don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. And look at this. This is old notes from a different reading that I did. And it says on here, break loose, freedom, walls falling down, obstacles removed, throat chakra. We were just talking about that. So this actually may be connected to this. As you are breaking loose from somebody else's bindings, this is the knock-on effect that's happening to them. Time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Magical space clearing time is upside down. I don't know if you've gone through like your list of friends or contacts on social media and have just gone, right, I don't speak to this person anymore, or I need to block this person, or I don't want to be attached to that person's energy, and have just had a clear out, or if that's something that you need to do. But it's definitely going to have a knock-on effect on this person, without a doubt. And it's definitely going to bring in a powerful personal growth for you. Okay, it's to do with your work. Why work? There's something about this person working in income and then your work and income. Tell me about this. What's the connection there? What is the connection there, please? Can you flip over? Thank you. Okay. So, we have here intoxication. It's made a word up. Distorted view and overindulgence. Okay, so you have a family member here that may be not taking care of their nutrition, not taking care of how they balance their emotions, because we're looking at the heart space, which is connected to the emotional body. This is also it's the things that we think and feel as well. And I find that I'm stuttering quite a lot when it comes to channeling. This person's finding it difficult being your true self. Something about you being your true self is really throwing this person. They didn't think that things would work out for you. They may be copying some of the affirmations they've heard you say before. I don't know if this is something that you're being asked to look into as well. Why? Tell me about the second house. What is this about debts and fraud? Debts and fraud. You miss someone. This is definitely somebody that you've moved away from. This is definitely someone you've moved away from. Going broke. I'm going to read it again. Going broke, debts, fraud, tight-fisted, controlling, illegal transaction. I am losing my words. Oh my gosh. This person may feel very misaligned. Very misaligned. They may be collecting different types of crystals because they feel like it may help them. Protection. As much as we've got the heart space, it's protection. They're looking for protection in something here. They may have lost their job, or they may be actually going out. They may be going bankrupt. Something's going wrong with their finances. Something's really going bad with their finances. Tell me about get aligned. And as I'm talking, I can feel that there's like phlegm or something on the back of my throat, and I don't usually get that. Yeah, this person is very, very misaligned, and I feel like there is... I don't know, I feel like this person feels like they're on shaky ground slightly. Healing from heartache is underneath. Can I get some clarity on get aligned? Aloha healing. Okay, I honestly think also that at this time, if you are seeing this reading and it's resonating with you, your guides may be asking you to look at heart space healing. It's not saying that you're not healing. It's not saying that you have loads of wounds, but it's almost, I keep getting the energy of like a knock-on effect. So as you are healing, there's a knock-on effect on this person, which means there's still some sort of connection that you may have to this person, whether it is just through, you know, your mental body of thinking of them and them thinking of you. And as I was saying that I saw 1313 on the clock. Doing a cord removal would be really good, but it's not a cord removal that you're being asked to do. I keep hearing a cleansing, and then I'm seeing hands going up and down, a cleansing. It could literally be going on YouTube and listening to you know, you can get like the 7 main chakra alignment, and you can listen to that for 11 hours while you're sleeping. It could be as small as that. You have to kind of use your discernment on things like this, but there is definitely a need to do something like this, because I feel like there is a family member here that it doesn't have to be that they are sending bad juju towards you, but they are definitely thinking about you. They may be thinking about past events, past times that they did, you know, didn't take you seriously, took you for granted. You may have supported them financially. They may have questioned or put down the line of work that you do, or, you know, that side hustle that you had that you wanted to turn into something bigger. I had this disapprovement. There's something here about disapprovement. I want to get more. Where would you like me to go, Spirit? Yeah, you caught my eye big time. Let's have a look here. You've got gilded regret. I'm telling you, someone here is feeling regretful about the way that they treated you. Indecision, regret is coming out. And I feel like there may be projection. It doesn't feel like a cord. It doesn't feel like someone is attached. Yeah, and you've got attachment in reverse. I do not feel like you have a cord to this person. I feel like that's been removed. I think that the healing has been done in that aspect, but I do think that there is a projection of energy, and it's heart-spaced wounding that is being pushed, whether that is consciously or subconsciously, towards you. And this is an invitation from the universe for you to continue to align yourself. Because think of it this way: if you go to an osteopath or like a chiropractor or something like that, and you're like, oh, my neck hurts, the osteopath is going to look at the entirety of your spine. They're going to look at your gait. They're going to look at your ankles. Are they rolling in? Are they okay? Are your knees? They look at everything, right? And then they may do an adjustment. They may stretch you out a little bit and do an adjustment. And then over that week, before you go and see them again, and I'm only going by my own experience, I am not qualified in chiropractor, bone cracking. But over that, space of a week, you may then feel an ache somewhere else. You may be like, okay, that ache isn't there now, but I can feel the ache in my hip. And then you go and you speak to them about your hip, and then they'll have a look at your gait again, and then they do another adjustment. And over that time, as you're going every week, they are aligning you. They're helping your back, but it's bit by bit. And it means that there has to be constant assessment, a constant evaluation, and maybe even little bits of homework. You need to do a bit of physiotherapy with it. This is the same thing. So please do not feel like I am stating that you don't take care of yourself. And I feel the need to say this to someone because someone is getting defensive as they listen. They're like, no, I am not out of line. I'm aligned. I'm completely healed. No one is completely healed. And we are constantly having to ensure that we are lining up all of our chakras, that we're not overusing one and underusing the other. For us to have that full Kundalini arising, there needs to be constant maintenance of every single one of our chakras. And I feel like that is needed. Okay, now you've got magic in reverse. Now here it says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in our manifestation. And it's upside down. Why? This is giving me that somebody is thinking about you from your family. And with this intoxication, I keep wanting to say intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence. This is somebody who is maybe a little bit jealous of your success, maybe a little bit jealous of your healing. You don't have to be a multimillionaire to go, well, I'm successful, or I've focused on my achievements and I've been able to work on them. But there is definitely there's an energy of burnout coming from either this person or from you. The magic in reverse, you can take that as them sending magic, but I'm not really getting it. What I'm getting from this instead is that there is the energy of a lack of belief in imagination and in manifestation. Like they can't believe that you've been able to make something of yourself. This person may compare your financial status to theirs, and that's irrespective of whether or not you have lots of money in the bank. You may not have a lot of money in the bank, but it's the way that you carry yourself. People feel richer or are perceived as being richer, whether that is in money, abundance, the way that we carry ourselves through life, when we carry ourselves in a specific way. It's the vibration we're at, right? This person here is lacking that oomph, that je ne sais quoi, that magic, all right? And they may be looking at you like, well, how comes you've got it? How comes you're not in grief? Because joy's in reverse here. They don't like the fact that you're being very authentic to yourself. Now, the card that came out is the Thinking Man in reverse. The Thinking Man in reverse, well, just the Thinking Man altogether is the Seven of Swords for me personally. Okay, it's the energy of deceit or not trusting something here, or betrayal. And in reverse, it's learning about this. This being in reverse, I feel like someone feels betrayed by your authenticity, or they feel betrayed by who you really are. Why? What is this heart wound? What is this heart wound? And we've got Sekhmet, the wounded healer, in reverse. This is someone who refuses to accept you for who you are, or refuses to accept that you have needs, that it's all right for you to take up space. We also have Sagittarius, insights to understand, the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of. Exactly, this person seems to not want to, or they don't like. And I had that feeling when I started this reading of like having to explain to someone that as this information comes out, it's not there to offend you. I don't think people who are, you know, in a growth mindset, who are looking to balance their emotions, would purposely seek to offend others by just being themselves. But if someone becomes offended because you are being your true authentic self, so be it. There's not much you can do about that. And I feel like this person definitely takes offense to you. I don't know, you're not failing, you're succeeding. And this is a family member, or this is someone that you classed as family. And this is, why am I getting like a heart wound? This is being accepted. This is self-esteem. This is self-confidence, self-worth, value, your value. I mean, Sekhmet is the wounded healer. She is also the warrior queen. She's the healing mother, the nurturer. There's balance that comes from her. And she's very good at helping you to alchemize anger. I mean, when I first went on my, you know, my journey of spirituality and trying to find out about myself and who I was, Sekhmet called out to me, and I started researching about her, reading a lot, and then connecting with her energy. And she really helped me with a lot of resentment and anger. And she helps you to make sure that it's not misplaced, first off. And if it is misplaced, dig into where that's coming from to connect it back to childhood, because everything connects us back to childhood, right? It's, you know, all our first experiences that mold us. And it also gives us a sense of control, of identity, of stability, when we're able to go, well, I feel volatile, and now I know why. Now I can transmute this. Now I can channel that into something positive. And I feel like you have someone around you who doesn't know how to do this, or you being open with how you either identify, and that can be your sexuality, your gender, your political stance. It can be, and please don't put political things down below, because this is a space that is free of politics. If you do, you will be banned. I said what I said. But someone here feels threatened by your sense of authenticity, by your sense of open vulnerability and acceptance of all emotions, of all walks of life, of just being yourself. And it's really irked someone here. I think it's because it's making this person feel like they're not good enough, or feel like they're inept in some way. And they're comparing. I feel like this person has compared themselves to you for a long time. Now that can be your mother, your dad, it can be your cousin, your sister, your brother, it can be the family that you have created. There is some sort of misalignment here where I don't know if this person is a healer themselves. Let me see. Blinded to the pain is upside down. They could be a healer themselves. They could be someone that has healing hands, I heard, but they're not able to step away from, they're not able to step away and have like a bird's eye view or look at things objectively. Now we've got leadership here, creativeness of, and do what you want, and third house. So it could also be the fact that because you are authentically being yourself, and you are working through your own heart space wounds, or you're more or less traveling on your own, you're going down your own journey, they're not on your path, that there is this slight, it's not so much jealousy as I feel it is they want to be doing that. they want to be the leader. They want to be the one that's telling everybody else, well, this is what we do and this is how we do it. And you're not complying. There's something about you not complying, and it is triggering a heart wound within them. You have your ideas, short-term thinking and trips, who or what is around you. This person talks about you a lot. That's why I was getting something about someone needing an evil eye, because when I've asked Turkish friends about this and what it's for exactly, this is not for like you know, negative or dense magic being sent towards you. This is literally when people have ill thoughts about you or ill intent, or they've been, you know, gossiping and speaking your name and stuff like that. And I feel like this person may think about you quite a lot, or they can't stop thinking. That's where the focus, this person is like, their monkey mind is constantly going, constantly going. You pop these down. Everything is working out for me. So this person may use a lot of affirmations, but they may not always believe in them. What have we got here? Yeah, powerful energy shift. They're stuck in some sort of energy here. And I think it's quite important that you are doing some sort of alignment or cleansing, like your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual bodies. If you have a look on YouTube or you look on some other like social media platforms, you're going to find a lot of different types of cleansing videos, audio. I always big up and encourage people to have a look at Steve Noble. That's Steve Noble on YouTube. He has an absolute library, and it's all free, ad free as well, of transmissions, of meditations that are guided. He uses angelic energy. I think he may in some of his use Reiki. So really you'll have to look through them and just have a look in the description, because some people like using Reiki, some people don't. His transmissions have always been very, very effective for me and for many people who have gone to him. You can have a look at him, see if you find some things that you really, really like. And I feel like this is not a one-time thing and then over, because this person is projecting their limited mindset onto you. And again, I can't tell you if they're doing this purposefully or if they're just in a negative mind space at the moment, and they're doing a lot of it's a lot of contemplating, but it's very either victim mentality or just dense. It's dense energy. Tell me about this second house though, because I don't know, this person could also be in competition with your work. This person could be in competition with your work. You may be in the same industry as them. You may be in the same department as them, or in the same, maybe you work in the same company but in different departments, right? You've got caring connections upside down. So this person, I don't feel like this person's holding a grudge against you. I feel more that this person either feels like you don't like them, or there's sass. There's some sass coming from this person. You've also got change in reverse. Okay, with a 12 condensing down to a 3, this could be a Gemini. Well, this person just talks a lot. And I love you, Geminis, but this person talks a lot. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth of the new. So this person is really like digging their heels in about some sort of opinion they have on your healing journey or choices that you have made to heal yourself. Okay, there's something here about agreeing on healing until you stepped away from them, that family member. I'm looking back at the family member again, and they have a distorted view on the reason why you've moved away from them. Power of love is coming out. Investment, gambles and other games, your creation. So 5th house, again, looking at love, the heart space. Maybe someone actually needs to carry around some rose quartz as well. And Herkimer diamonds, because Herkimer diamonds, they're a type of semi-precious stone. They're not actual diamonds, but they amplify other crystals. And like, for example, you can put Herkimer diamonds in like a triangle or in like a rectangle around your bed, and then have one of the stones that you'd like to have for sleep or for rest, or you can do a prayer, for example, for protection, and it will just amplify it. You have the temple path coming out in reverse. Okay, so putting this down here, I don't know if this person thinks that you're going down the wrong path or that you are going down a path of darkness. I get there's something about this person's righteousness. Something about them thinking that they're righteous, like they're on the right path, you're on the wrong path. But they have distorted view. There's something about their view being very distorted, because you've got to expect powerful change coming through. You actually being your true self and connecting with your heart space, distancing from certain people, places or things, jobs, whatever. Listen to yourself, trust yourself, use your discernment, never lead with fear, okay, or with worry or concern. Always trust in your intuition, because it won't lead you wrong. It really won't. And there is going to be some sort of powerful change coming in for you now that you've moved away from this energy. I heard a birthright. Something about birthright. You've got happy families in reverse. So this person may feel like you are breaking down a family, or you moving away from this family member is the bedrock of what? It's messing with the foundation of something here, but you can't live for other people. And I think this is the reason why at the start it was talking about making yourself too small or making yourself too big. Eat me, drink me. You can't be, I don't know if you did this in the past, because we've got here allowance, and then we've got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the archangel of air. He looks at the mental body, but also going into the emotional body, because he has that green flame, which is looking at the heart space, right? And you have allowance here. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. And I honestly feel like the more that you follow your heart space, the more that you're listening to your intuition and connecting into that, the more that it's going to lead you on paths that may take you away from people, places or things that you were comfortable being in. And that's fine. That's okay. It's listening to the divine. I think this is where we go back to the message of perceive with your body and then with your mind. We have like over 40,000 neurons, the same neurons that we have in our brain, in our heart. I mean, that blows my mind. Go fact check it. Go fact check that. But we do. We have like this, isn't it, brain, heart and gut kind of connection. If your gut is your second brain, then your heart is your third brain. And you're really being told to listen to your body, don't allow people to guilt trip you into coming back into the fold, I'm hearing, because this person here is going broke. This person's been doing certain things here that have led them down the wrong path, and I do feel like they are projecting. They don't want people to know. This is about pride as well. They don't want people to know. If they've been stealing other people's possessions, or if they're blocked from the law of abundance, losing their job, if they've been doing illegal transactions, something fraudulent going on, they're not going to turn around and be like, oh, by the way, you were right. You were right to distance yourself from me, or you were right to kind of move yourself away from me. Listen to your heart space. Seriously, listen to your heart space. I'm going to put 2 more cards down, and then I think I'm going to stop. Let's have a look. And we have here the garden and the gate. The garden and the gate card for me has always been about, what are you waiting for? Like, the door is open. All you've got to do is walk through it. And in reverse, this is someone's already walked through that door. This person made their mind up about you. There's some sort of assumption they made about you, and you just rubbed them up the wrong way. And I think it is just literally because you are highlighting to them they could change things about themselves. I mean, in a positive light, they could heal things about themselves. They could take accountability, but they won't. They purposely will not, and they will die mad on that hill. They literally will die mad on that hill. Can I get one more card, please? You are good enough. You are good enough. If you have moments of kind of questioning yourself or feeling like you are an imposter, ask yourself first if it's your energy. Is it your energy? Are you picking up on somebody else? And if it is your energy, ask yourself why. If it's not your energy, send it back. Send it to the universe. Send it to the ground, to Gaia, and transmute that energy. Communication is coming through. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. Stop it. Through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Come on. Cannot make this ish up. Trust yourself. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one.